Greetings once again, people. I hope you're good, and we're back again with another market outlook video. I hope you're all good and you have been keeping well and also profitable. So we're coming back now with some analysis, but we're going to start with DXY, as you always know. But yeah, we're going to start on a monthly time frame because daily doesn't have anything to look at it currently. But we're going to start with the highest high along with the possible retest zone. So we have these two zones where either price is going to continue to the top, or what might happen is price might find some resistance and start correcting to the downside before continuing to the top. So now we're just gonna stop here on monthly, I mean to say. So also I think I need to say that it's a monthly high. I know I just chose the weekly high. I'm just gonna take it here. Monthly high. As you can see now, dropping down to weekly. Still, there's no other zone that would possibly stop the market at the moment. As you can see, that right here is where the market just stopped. Now we're just waiting to see what will happen going forward, so yeah, but that, so it's either we're gonna find the market maybe correcting to the downside, but now there's a lot of bullish momentum, so I would literally be looking for buys and continued buys rather than some possible retracement. But up until that happens, we'll continue look for buys. So on daily now, which is the main time frame, as you can see, we just recently got a break and retest, and price did reject, but we also have a daily high just up here where price has never gotten back to, so from now we have that daily high, and let me just also do a daily low here. We have both the daily high and the daily low, and price is gonna still be ranging in between. Maybe we're gonna see price pushing, or who knows, price might just go down, but as I did say not too long ago, that we're still looking for buys and continued buys. So what matters the most is what's happening in the 4 hour. We're seeing price literally just continuing to the top side, and we also just had a break and retest right here where just price came back to retest, but we also have a bit of a 4 hour range, and we're just gonna wait for price to break above the current resistance. So it's either we're just gonna get something like this and to the top, or we're just gonna get price ranging in between before continuing to the top side. But nevertheless, we'll still wait and see what the market will do. So that's what we're currently looking at on the dollar index and nothing else. So yeah, let's move to the next one. So now with the JPY index, if you have been following us for quite some time, you would have seen that we're not really getting new lows or new highs. So on bearish, we're still on daily and 4 hour, we're still bearish. We're not really looking for anything. So this is the daily low and this is the daily high, and yeah, we're on a 4 hour time frame, so that's why it would look a bit off. But now this right here is where we have a 4 hour level, which is a 4 hour lower high along with a 4 hour break structure, right? So we can be looking for price to come back, maybe most probably here, before it could continue to drop, or from just where it is right now, it could continue to drop. But that will depend on how the market decides to play out when we get to next week on Monday. But yeah, currently looking for JPY index to continue to drop, and that would also mean that each and every JPY pair would continue to go upside. So that's it for the JPY index. Now with GBPUSD, we can currently see that on a monthly time frame we're currently bearish. So we had a bit of a push and a correction, another push, and then we had a correction. I think this was a consolidation rather than a correction, and pies continued to the downside. So now what you could possibly be getting is a pullback to here, most probably on about the 1.20 level or 1.20500 level before we could see pies going to the downside, or most probably from where we are, pies could continue to the downside. But that's what we have on a monthly time frame. Let's drop down to weekly and see what happens. So on weekly, as you can see, we also have another level just right here that could possibly be a retest level, whereby price could just retest and go down. But yeah, it's literally what we have, nothing more, nothing less. But I can add a bit of a weekly low just down here as a major target, to where most probably if we get sales we could target that. But I'd like to remove this and remove that currently up until we see if they really do matter. So daily, you can see that we are indeed going to the downside. We have a daily high and a daily low just right here. I'll also label them so that you can see daily low, daily high, and price would be trading or ranging between these two levels on a daily time frame. Most probably 4 hour could say something different, but yeah, I think if I'm not wrong, just adding a horizontal line here and dropping down to weekly, you can see that this is where we could possibly see price coming back down, but maybe we might fill these wicks and then drop down. But yeah, so let us drop down to 4 hours and see what the market is showing us on a 4 hour time frame. So on a 4 hour time frame, you can see that we were bullish, came back down for a proper retest, break and retest here, and then continue to the upside. But also where we are, we have a bit of a break and retest, and this also gives us our 4 hour range where we could just see the price coming back to the top for like 170, 180 pips before maybe we could see a drop, or maybe we could see a break and retest to the bottom and then downward. So that's all there is to to see. So then dropping down to 1H, I'm not gonna add a lot of things here, unfortunately. I would love to add the trend lines, but I just want to keep it straight and simple. We have this level just right there. Let me make it a bit dotted. So it's either price could get some bullish momentum. Now we have the mighty gold. So with where we are with gold, we look a bit kind of bearish. As you can see that we broke the monthly low and had a bit of a monthly double top. So from here we could literally see price dropping to the downside, and from here I think I'd like to be looking forward to the 1600 zone, but would let us leave the zones right now on a monthly, but because we already know that we broke below here. So we're just gonna move to weekly and see what is weekly showing us. Weekly still showing us that we could possibly see the market dropping fully from here, and the next target on a weekly perspective is the 1498, which could possibly be adjusted to 1500. daily low. So it's 1500 at the moment, but we also have a level just right here, which would be 1600 on a daily time frame. But as you can see, we just recently got a very beautiful break and retest on a weekly time frame. So let us drop down to daily and see what the market is showing us. So daily, we still have this, and on daily we just recently seen a bit of a break and retest right here. So we're just gonna wait and see. Have a daily high there and a daily, so label the daily high and the daily low here, which is a 1621 daily low. Then if we do break below this, we'll have to see another level, 1576. Yeah, it's a 1576 zone that I'd love to see the market getting to. This is a weekly low, and maybe most probably what would happen is price can push to the downside, come back to most probably retest before it can continue dropping. But as you know, we wait for confirmation and wait for market structure, a little bit of some momentum before we even execute any trades. So that's it on a daily time frame. Let us see what 4 hours have for us. And right now on the 4 hour time frame, we have price currently sitting at a level, at a 4 hour level, as you can see right here. So it's either we're gonna see price coming from here, maybe pulling back to 1650 or 1660 before dropping, but that level will also be determined by the 4 hour time frame. So let me also just make sure that I do say that it's a 4 hour zone, and let us go to the 1 hour. And right now I am indeed seeing, changing to my 1 hour, I'm already seeing this level. Seeing this level right here to be properly so, and it's our 1 hour lower high, and changing back. You see, most probably what you're gonna get is we're gonna get price pulling back to this level before dropping to this level, and pulling back to the broken level before dropping to the next. But we're just gonna wait and see what Monday has to offer. Most probably you're gonna have a lot of bullish, or not even bullish, but a lot of impulse momentum trades. So on a 15-minute, just in case you want to enter this, on a 15-minute, you would just wait to see if we're gonna get a break above this or a break above this. And then if price does break above that, you would enter here targeting that lower high with the stop loss just below here. And then if price breaks to the downside, you would enter to the downside with the stop loss here and targeting that daily low. And that is all there is to know on gold. Let us see the next one. I believe that is indeed EURJPY. So a lot of pairs right now have shown us that they've left like the daily level or the daily target. So now the only way to go about it is to go to our weekly or monthly, just to get our targets if we're going to be taking trades. So as you can see that weekly wise, we have been pushing to the upside on EURJPY, and currently we have these two targets on a weekly perspective. And let me just also label them. These two are our weekly highs. And when you go to daily, in fact, when you go to daily, going back, you would see that just need a little bit of some altering. These are the turning points of the price. Just a tip: if you want to see how there are turning points. Just change to a line chart and you will see that we do have another one here, but I'm not really going to use it that much, but maybe we can just add it for the sake of adding it and see what will happen when price gets or approach that. So on a daily perspective, we have a daily high, right? That will also most probably change on a 4-hour time frame. We have a daily high there and a bit of a daily low here. Once again, you can see we have a daily low here, and then would love to see how the price will react from where it is now. If we are gonna see maybe a bit of a 200 pip move to the upside, or we're gonna see price pulling back just to grab some liquidity, as the smart money concept traders do say. So right now it's fixing these levels. You can see that we are trading at a bit of a significant level here. Most probably maybe we're gonna see a bit of some pullback here, and then a push to the upside, pull back, and another push to the upside. But if we don't, maybe we're gonna see price pulling back to the downside. But as I've already said on GBP and not on JPY index, that we might see price on the XXX-JPY pushing to the upside, as we haven't seen any bullish momentum on the JPY index. So from here, that's it from our side on the EURJPY. Let's jump to the GBPJPY. Starting our GBPJPY, see that we had a lot of some bullish momentum. Sorry about that. We've had a lot of some bullish momentum here, seeing price pulling to the upside or pushing to the upside. Although after this week, I think this was FOMC if I'm not wrong, or it was GBP CPI. So as you can see, price is literally continuing to the bullish side, and would love to see if we're gonna break to the upside or if not. But if we do break to the upside, we can see the 172 or 173 area being targeted, and if the 173 area gets also hit, then we could see the 180,500, and if that also gets hit, then we might see the 18700. But that's a really too far-fetched. But we're gonna see what happens. Are we gonna get those levels being hit, or price can just continue to the downside, judging on how it is in England? So just fixing these levels right now, and then I'm gonna jump straight to daily. And as you can see that currently we are indeed trading at a daily level where it is deemed to be a very significant level. So if price fails to break this, maybe we might see price coming back down to the 1600 level before either continuing to the upside or dropping to the downside. So just fix this. It's a weekly high, and then that's a daily high, and this is a daily low. So from there, you can already see that it's either we're gonna see price pushing to the downside to here, or we're gonna see price pushing to the upside to the next zone. But I think that's all there is to it. But let us see on our 4-hour level. We have a broken level that has recently been retested, and that is where we are right now with a bit of a range. So if price breaks above the daily level, we are pushing to the upside. We might see 169.00 being hit, 170, 1750, all these psychological levels if we break above this. But if we fail to break above this and start pushing to the downside, it's probably seeing something like this, then we're going to be targeting the 163, 16200, and these are indeed the levels we're currently targeting. As you can see, they've been levels that we've been focused on. So this is going to be a 4-hour level, but these are daily targets zone. So currently that's it. We're just going to be having a bit of a lazy week or a very patient week, because we're gonna have to wait for these levels or for these pairs to start moving either away from the zones or breaking the zones. So that's all there is to it. Please do keep safe. Do not forget to subscribe and like the video, and do share to your friends if you do find our information more valuable. That's it. Cheers. Enjoy.